Hey, this is Black Cat Demon. A while back, I bought off eBay a Saba Sword that was busted for $10 to $15. Basically, when I bought it, it had been pretty well played with. I mean, the blade was busted, the jaw didn't work, the battery cover was missing the tab on it, so it didn't really lock in properly. That's probably why there was a whole bunch of tape goo over the handle. So what I ended up doing was I bought it, I tore it apart, I got back working, and fixed it. Another thing is too is I did this thing up custom. So when I painted up my Saba sword, I made it look as close as I could to the Super Sentai Dairangers, or the White Ranger Saba. I also studied a lot of screen caps to get this thing as authentic as I could. My sword is now different than what Aniki and Cost Joy is running people. Cost Joy is going to run you $175. An Aniki one is going to be $3.95. Mine cost me between the handle and the custom blade under $100. That's not including all the paints and stuff like that. Another thing was on mine, it took me like 3 or 4 paint coats. Well, my painting screwed up 3 different times, so I had to literally constantly keep tearing apart this blade, sanding it down, and everything else. So my Saba now is done. My Saba is as original to the series that I can make it. So all my details are in there. Um, so this is mine. Uh, Basically, all my lines, everything matches up like what you will see in pictures from the TV show. Another thing was, on the helmet, I took a knife and actually carved in that point up here on the top and everything, as well as I did all the fine lines right in there with a marker. So his helmet now looks as close as I can get it to that TV series. Um, like I don't have the batteries there right now, but this this now is 30 inches long. This blade added onto this, about 2 pounds. This is a resin blade. So this is not a styrofoam sword. This isn't PVC pipe. This is resin. It has some weight to it. Another thing is, you could take this thing because they put a wood dowel inside the blade, so that way it doesn't fall like it was because of the weight. You can now swing this like a normal sword. So again, no flexing, no bending. Well, I mean it does bend, but it's resin. So you can actually hit, like if you was to go up to someone that has like a Cosjoy Red Ranger sword or Power Sword, and take this thing and you hit their sword, you're gonna break it. You're gonna break some plastic and styrofoam stuff. So this thing is sweet. So my Saba is as close as I can get it to the TV show. This took me a long time to do. It took me basically stripping it down, tearing it down, and doing it all individually. All the lines match up. Even the lines on the battery cover. I took the original lines, they're still there, but I redrew my other ones over top of it. So that way, everything looks authentic. So when you're looking at it, the battery door kind of blends in, don't it? Kind of a nice little optical illusion. So I honestly think, like that mixing the toy with the blade was the way to go. Another thing is, if you want to do up Saba and you're missing like the stickers on the helmet or on the sword, BD15 is the only one out there that has Saba stickers. So if you want to make your Saba look like the original of the series, there you go. I mean, don't those look kind of cool? So these are going to be added to mine. So I'm going to be replacing the original stickers with BDs. I like my paint job, but it's like, eh. So I'm going to put the stickers on those. So, Saba now looks good. I even know a buddy that can actually redo the circuit board. So I can actually make Saba sound better with better battle sounds too. But I'm just debating on if I really want to go that route as far as change up his sound.